Hello and welcome to Oweleketv. I am Antonia Nwokolum. The news headlines. Senate President Godswill Akpabio allegedly collapses in Abuja. Femi Falana asserts illegality of Tinubu holding petroleum minister position. On the foreign scene, Elon Musk's mother defends him after FCC denies Starlink subsidy. And in sports, Solomon Kalou warns Ivory Coast about Super Eagles in AFCON 2023.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleket.tv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. Now the news in details. The Senate President Godswill Akpabio reportedly collapsed on Thursday following his 61st birthday symposium at Transcorp Hilton Hotel in Abuja. The event marked the second part of his grand birthday celebration, which began on Saturday 9th December at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo, Akwa State. A video from the earlier stadium celebration showed Akpabio in good health, running and interacting with a large crowd. However, sources claim that he slumped while seated at the symposium in Abuja, prompting immediate medical attention. Contrary to eyewitness accounts, Senate spokesperson Yemi Adaramodu and media aide Jackson Udom denied the incident. Adaramodu stated that the Senate president was hale and hearty and questioned the absence of video evidence, while Udom refuted the collapse, demanding proof in the form of pictures. The conflicting reports surrounding Akpabio's alleged collapse have raised questions about the accuracy of the incident, with official sources denying any health-related concerns. A former governor of Anambra State, Dr. Chukwuemeka Ezefe, has sadly passed away. According to a short press release issued on Friday and signed by Chief Rob Ezefe on behalf of the family, Dr. Ezefe died at the Federal Medical Center, Abuja, on Thursday. Born on November 20, 1938, the deceased, fondly called Okwadike, served as the governor of Anambra State between January 1992 and November 1993 during the aborted Third Republic. He was a former permanent secretary, former governor of Anambra State, political advisor to the president, and former presidential aspirant. The sad event took place yesterday at 6 p.m. More details about the deceased and the arrangements for his state burial will be announced later. Honorable Tonye Smart Adoki, a member of the RiversState House of Assembly who defected from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressives Congress (APC), has dismissed reports claiming his return to his former party. Adoki also refuted claims that he has abandoned his support for the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory and former governor of the state, Nyesom Wike, to align with the state governor, Siminalayi Fubara. Speaking to journalists in Port Harcourt, Honorable Adoki asserted that his loyalty remains with the immediate past governor of RiversState, Wike. The lawmaker representing Port Harcourt State Constituency 2 urged the public to disregard media reports claiming he withdrew support from the ex-city minister. Human rights lawyer Femi Falana has declared that it is illegal for President Bola Tinubu to identify himself as the Minister for Petroleum. Falana argued that Tinubu's nomination as a minister was not submitted to the Senate for screening and confirmation, as mandated by Section 147 of Nigeria's Constitution. He contended that Tinubu occupying the ministerial position without due confirmation rendered his presidency illegal. Presenting a keynote address at the book launch, This Life, No Balance, an anthology of diasporan Nigerian voices, Falana stressed that having the president serve as the Minister of Petroleum makes it challenging to hold the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited accountable. He endorsed the position of the former Central Bank of Nigeria Governor Sanusi Lamido, who recently criticized the president's decision to assume the role of Petroleum Minister. Falana also highlighted the need to investigate the expenditure of 11 trillion naira over 8 years under President Muhammadu Buhari for fuel importation, emphasizing the lack of accountability in the ministry. Let's go on a short break. We will be right back.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleketv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. Member of the House of Representatives Anamero Dekeri announces free senior secondary certificate exam registration for 10,000 needy Edo State students. Aiming to ensure equal access to education and bridge financial gaps, the initiative will benefit students across 3 senatorial districts. Dekeri calls for stakeholder support to build a strong, educated workforce and secure a brighter future for Edo residents. Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi has urged the Nigerian government and citizens to honor and celebrate individuals who have positively contributed to the country's development. Obi made this call after attending the biography book luncheon of Nigerian football legend Christian Chukwu. In a message shared on his official social media handle, the former Anambra State governor emphasized the importance of recognizing past heroes like Christian Chukwu, describing it as a progressive culture. Obi believes that celebrating those who have made significant impacts can serve as a source of inspiration for the younger generation. Obi thanked the event organizers and hoped for similar initiatives across various sectors to recognize inspiring individuals and encourage national productivity. The acting governor of Ondo State, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, expressed disapproval of the recent drama in the state arising from Governor Rotimi Akeredolu's health issues, deeming it unnecessary. Aiyedatiwa's status was confirmed by the Ondo State House of Assembly after Akeredolu notified them of his medical leave. Amid calls for Akeredolu's resignation or delegation of power during his prolonged absence, Aiyedatiwa in a broadcast stressed the urgency of resuming the state's developmental agenda, minimizing distractions caused by the governor's illness. He called for continued prayers and support for Akeredolu during his health crisis. On Thursday, the federal government revealed that the liquidity in Nigeria's power sector had increased from 282 billion naira in 2015 to 900 billion naira currently. This announcement was made by the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission during the ministerial retreat on the Integrated National Electricity Policy and Strategic Implementation Policy. Liquidity, referring to the efficiency of converting assets into cash, was highlighted by the NERC chairman, Sanusi Garba. Garba further mentioned that the fiscal burden on the government had been reduced from 528 billion naira to 155 billion naira in 2022, and without the actions taken, the subsidy would have been around 665 billion naira. The Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, emphasized the need for cooperation among sector operators and agencies, stating that those who fail to deliver will face consequences. Up next are stories on the foreign scene after the break.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleketv. Visit our website at www.oweleketv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
Welcome back. On the foreign scene, Elon Musk's mother, came to his defense after the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, denied an $885 million subsidy for Starlink, a satellite internet division of SpaceX. Musk criticized President Joe Biden, stating that Elon's goal is to make this world a better place, while Biden wants to stop him. She expressed her anger at the decision and asked how to respond to people in other countries who are proud of Elon and do not understand the president's motive. The FCC denied Starlink's appeal, citing failure to demonstrate the ability to deliver the promised service. Brendan Carr, the senior Republican commissioner on the FCC, criticized the decision, accusing the Biden administration of regulatory harassment against Elon Musk. Carr argued that the FCC's move unfairly targeted Starlink and resulted in rural Americans losing access to high-speed internet. In entertainment, Tragedy struck during a performance by Brazilian gospel singer Pedro Henrique as he collapsed on stage and subsequently passed away. The incident occurred during a Christian event where Pedro suddenly fell unconscious while performing. Video footage reveals Pedro interacting with the crowd and singing a song while he appears to lose balance, falling backward in front of his band and crashing to the ground. First responders rushed to his aid, but despite efforts, Pedro, aged 30, was pronounced dead at a nearby medical clinic. His record label, Toda Music, attributed his death to a massive heart attack. The horrified crowd witnessed the tragic events, and the loss of the young gospel singer has left the fans and the Christian community mourning. And in sports, former Ivory Coast forward Solomon Kalou has cautioned the Elephants to be vigilant, especially against their Group A opponents, the Super Eagles, in the upcoming 2023 African Cup of Nations (AFCON). Ivory Coast, the host of the tournament, shares Group A with Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau. Kalou, who hopes the Elephants can emulate Egypt's 2006 performance of reaching the final as hosts, acknowledged the toughness of the group. He pointed out that Nigeria, with their 3 AFCON wins, including 2013, is a particularly dangerous team. The Super Eagles will face Ivory Coast on January 18 in a highly anticipated match at the African Cup of Nations. The former Chelsea striker expressed his respect for Nigeria, stating that at each AFCON, the Super Eagles shows great potential. And just before we go, here's a recap of the headlines. Senate President Godswill Akpabio allegedly collapses in Abuja. Femi Falana asserts illegality of Tinubu holding petroleum minister position. On the foreign scene, Elon Musk's mother defends him after FCC denies Starlink subsidy. And in sports, Solomon Kalou warns Ivory Coast about Super Eagles in AFCON 2023. And that's the package on our news bulletin. Kindly follow us on all our social media platforms at Oweleketv. Our website is www.oweleketv.tv. I am Antonia Nwokolo. Thank you for watching.